Welcome to the History Hunter, welcome to my small adventures with the World War II time frame, and welcome to another episode of this beautiful series that I called a Luftwaffe dream. Little boy had some dreams about finding Luftwaffe stuff when he was a kid. Now he's grown up, that's me, and I did, and I'm sharing it with all of you out here. Check out the other episodes where I find all kinds of stuff from this aircraft. We found the magazine from the MG15, we found the engine parts, we found handle for the pilot's seat, we found marked items that you're gonna see what are for later, and some of the items here are just remarkable. This is the canopy plastic, engine block piece, cartridges, it's all there. But now we're gonna crank it up and we're gonna see even more. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on the right hand side. Check out the other videos, the description will be there. So now I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna make another episode for you to enjoy. And for all of you out there, every month I do World War II diorama giveaways. On the end of each month you can see my dioramas that I make, and some of these artifacts here from the crash site will actually be in those dioramas. So check out the Patreon and PayPal possibility to support my work, and I'll definitely work hard to make these videos as exciting and enjoyable as possible. But let's go out there and find the past together. Buckle up, let's fly back in time and check out the Luftwaffe history. Alright, enough talk. Let's have some action. First signal here in the ground. I'm at this spot that sort of proves that the aircraft must have broken up in many pieces. No, that's not it. And not, as I said, it will be only in one spot, because I found sort of a second crash site. And there are a lot of things here. You can look at some of my early videos to see that. But it keeps coming up from underneath rocks and stuff, so who knows what happened here. Probably need some time right here now, so I'll dig a little bit more and let you see what's down there. Just a few pieces of thin aluminium probably from the fuselage. This is what I normally start up with, and you can see where I am. This is very difficult terrain, and it's a fight and a struggle for each meter. Here we go, it's just a meter from the other spot here. It's 80 something, 82. So I'm gonna go for that one. Can you see them right there? Probably some, yeah, I can see the green-black color there. There's probably some hydraulics tubings, maybe fuel, I don't know. So just a quick background. Over there, about 450 meters away, a bit higher up, the aircraft struck the mountain. My belief is that there was something thrown off, a huge piece, and look at that, there's actually a beam. Wow, can you see it? It's right there. Oh, there's so much backlight here. Where is it? Come on. There you see, I have to adjust. I got a piece there standing in the ground, and see if I can get it up. Here we go, support structure, maybe from the inside of the fuselage, maybe in the wing. Look at that hole there. That's what I'm thinking. Something huge came down the mountainside and it's just sprayed the area with relics or pieces from that aircraft. I'll keep that one. This is a micro Holy Madonna. You got the small nano Madonna, you got the micro, you got the Holy Madonna, and you got the mega Holy Madonna. This is a small mini Madonna moment, but that is actually a bullet from the MG15 on board that aircraft. And to me that is very exciting, because I found, you can see in one of my videos where I found the MG15 magazine from this aircraft. I found an area now where I have a lot of these sprayed around, and my guess is that they were thrown out one of the other magazines. And if I'm just thorough enough, look around everywhere here, maybe something else could turn up, who knows. But look at that, it's dented. I'll give you a macro. See, it's dented, it's like damaged, so it probably came down here in 300 kilometers plus per hour and hit the mountainside. Maybe it was pulled out, smashed out of a magazine, who knows. That's cool. Got this small reach here and a flat plateau here, all the way going here, and that is where I can iron 19, 90. See, this is what I have to struggle with. It's very tough going, but I do get signals all the time, so there's something big under here. Something very big, I think. So let's check that one first. I have to fight with a lot of branches. I got cuts in the face, but I got good gloves and stuff. My mother always tells me that if you want to find adventure, you have to pay for it. There's something here. Look at that. What is that? Some sort of attachment. Oh, look at that. That's a quick fastener. Wow. That could be easily something from the cockpit area. Could be a thing from one of the seats connecting something. Very exciting there. That's that piece. And then I got something going on up here, so I have to check that. Here comes one of those special small items. This is lead, and I found one of these half a kilometer from here. That is probably from the bottom of a battery. I found the webbing of the internal lead sort of webbing inside the batteries, the acid filled, and I think this is a top from one of the bridges going across inside the batteries. It's lead, very heavy. This is what I can't understand, that rock. I moved it up there, down there, a piece with the rivets and stuff. How come it can be under that rock there? That is pretty special. I got it, and look at that. That is a nice one. That is some sort of strut with the piece of, let's say, 2 bolts going through. Wow. That is pretty special. Could there be some markings? Or I see a nut there and a castle nut, lock nut there. Wow. So we have 2 big pieces coming out from the same hole, and pinpointer says it's nothing more, just some small thin, wafer thin pieces. But this is pretty special. Why are these 2 parts all the way down under 3 or 4 rocks? Did someone hide it or what? Phew, I've been negotiating with this small pine tree here, and I did let go of a small secret. Could we have a bigger Holy Madonna moment here? Look at that. Look at that fitting. Wow. Look at that item there. That could easily be a piece of one of the engines, which is something that I'm really looking for here. That and a machine gun. Wow. That has got to be an aircraft part. Is that some sort of oil system part? Wow. Right down there. Amazing. Oh, I love that piece there. Let me see if it's got the locking wires on the nut there, or holes for it. Yes, it has. It's an aircraft part. Very cool. Yeah, it's probably from one of the engines, and that's what I'm also hoping to find. More pieces from the engine or the technical equipment on the aircraft. Wow. Look at that. It's got the really nice green blackish color, but look there. There's a piece of the perspex, the plastic. Was that from one of the windows maybe? And I also got a couple of signals here, so plenty of things to do here. Alright, I finished lifting off rocks here, and look at that. This is just for half a square meter of items. Some burnt cables, definitely from the aircraft. You see the old type of outside lining. Some thin metal sheets. This one with the small perspex piece. I don't know what that is. That is a quick fastener, and you can see the green paint on it on the sides there. So we have a small trash pile of aircraft parts right there, but I don't understand why it's under the rock. So my only theory is that the either the parts crash landed here, or some sort of a rescue crew just dug them down. I don't know. I feel like a little boy on Christmas Eve here. There are things everywhere. Look at that big chunk of metal there. Wow. That's a huge beam of some sort. Look at that. With it doesn't have too much paint. It's got some things going on there and there. Wow. This is massive. And there are pieces everywhere here. I'm going bananas. Help me out here, people. Get a shovel and dig. Feel like I'm being spoiled here today. Never would expect to find so many signals and so many pieces. That is insane. So let's go for this one. I think I just discovered something. Let's imagine that this is the summit where the aircraft hit. Seems like I found a passage about 30 to 40 meters wide, and this is like the ridge that I've been under here. Found a lot of stuff, and looks like there are only pieces in this sort of passage down the mountainside. So probably the aircraft came like that, and the parts were spread down there in the direction of the impact. So I can't find anything here. I'm here right now. I don't find anything, and I've been on this side, what I think is right side, nothing, and in the middle here, that's where I found all the pieces. Wow, look at that piece. I didn't check the hole properly, and this one come up. I have to say it looks familiar, but I'm not too much into the aircraft details, but that looks very familiar. If anyone knows what it could be, it looks like it'd be rectangular. Maybe it was just a rectangular support piece. Wow, neat. Way up there is where the aircraft crashed. I'm in the passage between where there are parts and no parts. Look at that. It's a separate piece being torn off. You can see the rivet heads are still there, the blind rivets. And maybe I can straighten that piece out a little bit, clean it, and make it look good. So I got this. Just a bunch of panel pieces and tubing. Got that thing there, started to clean it up, and then suddenly it got very interesting. So let me put you on to macro and I'll show you something really cool. Look at that. Bau 8 Nachbar something, and there are some numbers down there. So suddenly we have a history coming alive by some text. So I'm not going to do anything more with that one here, so I'm going to see if I can clean it very good, and maybe we can find out what it is. This thing here has been on the ground for over 70 years, but even though there are actually some information for us that we can actually use in finding more details around what happened on that mountaintop in the middle of the Second World War. Let's go in here, and then we can see actually that there are some details. We have like some writing here saying Bauart Simons. On the side here, Nachbau Lange, FL. And if we go down here, you can see the FL 32653, and then suddenly you have more than just a corroded piece of metal. Suddenly you know that if you go into the FL 32653, and you can find that the number is actually a what we call electrical distributor or switch. It had, if you turn around here, you can see it had 6 positions, and it was rated up towards 40 volts, 25 amps, and suddenly it's not a lump of metal. It's actually something interesting that was used inside the aircraft, at the crash moment, and today it's here together with us. Yep, there it is, back from the past. Beautiful thing. I just want to say this has been amazing. A Luftwaffe dream, or my dream, is coming through, and there will be loads of more interesting stuff coming up. This is just the beginning. We have just started this, and I'm so thrilled to say that there will be amazing new discoveries coming up your way. Huge thank you to all my Patreon and PayPal supporters. You're actually the people who make this come true by your kind donations. I can do this research, travel, and go to the location, and in the end show you these beautiful small adventures. Also a huge thank you to all my subscribers, commenters. It's just a pleasure to see you all out there in this beautiful community, and together we will share fantastic moments here in the future. Other than that, please subscribe, comment, share, do whatever it takes to help me out. You can watch more of my videos, check out the ads, that helps a lot. And other than that, we'll see you out there in the next adventure. Stay safe, have a nice day, and goodbye.